You know, not too long ago, the classic film The Lion in Winter was on. Remember that one, Ed?
Yeah.
It was Katharine Hepburn and Peter O'Toole and Anthony Hopkins.
Oh.
And Timothy Dalton. Now, interestingly about this, I just checked this out. Despite Peter O'Toole looking pretty old in that film, he was only 38. And Katharine Hepburn was in her 50s, and they were playing husband and wife. And Anthony Perkins was playing the son of Peter O'Toole, and he's only 5 years younger than Peter O'Toole.
Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, who'd I say?
Perkins.
Perkins. No, it's not Anthony Perkins.
Are you?
Although he could have played the gay son.
He could have
in that film. But I found that interesting how they're only a few years different, but yet we're playing father and son.
Is your voice gone, Dave?
No.
No, it's still there.
Why?
It seemed like it was going as the...
As my speech was...
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, perhaps next time I say something, I'll just let it go.
You sound like Anthony Hopkins now.
Jack Klugman.
Speaking of people who are dead in Batmanville, Jack Klugman is still alive. Who would have thought that?
Are you upset about that?
No. Here was a guy who had throat cancer, and wasn't he the same age as Tony Randall, about? Or even older?
Perhaps. I don't know. He's in his 80s. He's like 85 now.
Yeah.
Jack Klugman.
Still around. A lot of our old favorites, though. We were trying to come up with a Batman villain who was still alive from the TV show. Somewhere there is one. There is like a one-episode villain that we can't think of who's still alive. Well, would you consider the Green Hornet? He was in the... He wasn't the villain, though. He was in a crossover episode. And Van Heflin is still alive.
But you said villain.
Yeah.
Now you're saying...
Weren't they kind of villains at one time? They were clashing a little in that Batman. Egos were clashing. We'll have to run through the entire list of Batman episodes.
Well, you know what? When you go to work, get on the internet.
I can't anymore.
Oh, you can't do that.
I can't get on there.
Have one of your coworkers do it. Because apparently they can get on the internet and look that up.
One of the ones who can get on Facebook, I'll ask to send a question out to all her friends.
Okay. Well, you could do that. Actually, after the show, Ed, you could go home.
I can do it.
Look it up
at my own home, where these things are supposed to be done.
That's right. That's what we're not promoting.
No.
Doing, internet searches while at work. We're not promoting that at all. Not at all.
Remember the old days when doing crossword puzzles was frowned upon at work? Now God knows what these people are up to.
I know.
Have we lost light number 3?
Yes, we have.
We have? The producer's shaking every wire back there trying to get number 3 on. And it's just gone.
Oh, well.
Maybe the bulb is out. Is it too late to get some of those 50% off Christmas bulbs? Or do we have any left?
All the crap laying around down here. You mean we don't have one bulb left?
There's plenty of...
Look at that. There you go.
Plenty of bulbs.
Oh, that's nice.
There wasn't a lot left over after Christmas this year in the sale-wise.
I didn't really look.
Huh. I did get the ornaments. We'll do that in a few minutes.
All right. I'd like to see the ornaments.
So I didn't think there was a lot that I wanted this year, but by God, as I filled up my little cart there was a few more that were kind of interesting. I did leave some on the shelves this time, Dave.
What, did you empty the shelves in previous years?
Yeah.
Oh, were you one of those people just kind of scoop their arm along and put it in?
Yeah. Well, there's some Batman and Superman ones. They're not up to... Speaking of Superman, I think he just flew through there. Or the Cape, the new superhero.
I thought I was the one that did that.
Someone expectorated off camera, or whatever that is, when air is...
Yeah, it came from the basement, not the attic.
Smith Brothers.
Enjoy your Smith Brothers. Anyway, as you were saying.
Maybe on the YouTube version, Dave, I can turn up the volume on that area.
Well, you can add something in.
I could, yeah. Wow. Is that a product of your drink concoction over there?
All right, what's next then? Let's move this puppy along.
Was I done?
I don't know. I don't even know what you were saying.
I forgot. I was taken out of the reality there. DVD releases. Secretariat.
You know, there's something wrong right there. It's the impossible true story. Well, if it's impossible, then it didn't happen. It's not possible. So this is the possible true story. That's what it is. With Diane Lane and John Malkovich. And a horse.
That didn't do all that well. But
Well,
here it is for those of you that enjoyed it.
That's right. Webster Season 1.
Lou Webster. Hee.
He's still alive, right?
Yeah.
He didn't go the Gary Coleman route, right?
No.
Okay.
Excuse me there. A little cough left over from the gas.
I'm so used to looking at the covers of these things and seeing words spattered all over the place. There's
Yeah,
nothing
it's very
there.
simple there.
Red. Never heard of it.
John Malkovich again.
Huh. Oh, I did hear this one.
This one was
Helen Mirren, right?
It was based on a graphic novel, kind of comic book story.
Look at the face on Johnny down there. He looks upset. What?
Santa Sagrada. I forgot I was gonna.
Santa Sagrada.
I was gonna look this up. I remember hearing about this a long time ago. It was a very disturbing film, but unfortunately, due to my illness, I forgot to look it up. So check this out on your own. I remember there's some very disturbing images in this film.
Of what?
Our red light. What did you have to jiggle to get that on, producer? You put in a new button. Oh my God!
And that's what you were. And so you're too busy. That wouldn't have been the first thing you checked.
No.
Okay.
That looks like the socket that was hanging out of the old man's thing in the Christmas story, with the 5,000 sockets over there.
There you go.
I've never seen a modern production.
Look at the fire hazard. They're going to be shutting us down if the fire department sees this.
Somehow that all works though, and only once in a while do we have a trouble.
Right.
Usually with the microphone, not anything over there.
No.
Until today, we didn't get our red bulb going.
Or a ping pong ball catching fire.
Right.
But what is disturbing about this Santa Sagrada?
Ooh, we got to look it up. We got to write it down.
Well, how can you say it's disturbing if you don't even know anything about the disturbing?
I remember
portion?
it from my Fangoria magazine back in the 80s.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's an older film.
Yeah, it's older. Check that out. See what was disturbing in there.
Okay.
Well, we know it's disturbing in here.
Everything. The fact that they even made it is disturbing.
The final chapter, as it's now called, in its regular version.
And in 3D for people who have 3D TVs?
Right.
Oh, that's great.
This was pretty good, as I recall, right, producer? They're all good. And unrated, it's got to be even better.
If you say so.
It didn't really need the 3D that I can recall.
And there you have it.
Okay.
That's the end of the DVD releases. And what do you have now, First Ed? Your exciting ornaments that you purchased?
I got some of the ornaments.
You can't be showing. That's advertising.
What, Amazon?
Oh, you can't say that. Okay, Amazon.
Oh, that's a little better over here.
Right, let's look at the ornaments. I'm excited for these
Okay.
ornaments.
Let's see. I'm going to try and get, we'll start out small,
Will we?
and then we'll work our way up.
Can we get down? Oh, you take your eye out, kid.
There's little Ralphie.
That's nice.
Uh,
There's some minions.
we were talking about the minions from the Despicable Me. There's one, what we call him the Dave Dollar minion.
Oh, really?
He goes, ah, la, 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 la. I have to get a clip of that. Oh, let's see. We got this one. They're making them a little smaller now, which is good to fit on my tree.
Oh, is that the Green Goblin?
Green Goblin and Spider-Man.
And a whole
Look
new
at
crew on
what is this, Dave? That's the Broadway play.
Oh,
Having a little trouble with the play, Dave.
yeah, but now you got to pick the ornament up in broken pieces.
Yeah, the ornaments survive better than the actors in that play there.
Oh, look at that.
We did a couple of these before. They're 3D comic book covers, and they actually...
Whoa!
The first appearance of the Wolverine.
That's phenomenal.
That's kind of good. Remember this, Dave?
Is that Betty? Rosie, whatever.
It's Rosie the robot maid.
I thought it was Rosie the Riveter.
Sorry I blew a fuse, sir. But what can you expect from wiring as old as mine? Never fear while Rosie's here.
Rosie had quite the ass on her.
Yeah.